Netflix's Japanese sci-fi thriller Alice in Borderland has steadily grown from a cult favorite to a global sensation. After the jaw-dropping ending of Season 2, fans have been desperate for answers about the mysterious Joker card, the fate of Arisu and Usagi, and what exactly the Borderland really is. Now, the wait is almost over, Season 3 is officially on the way, and it promises to be the most brutal, emotional, and ambitious chapter yet. The release date. Season 3 of Alice in Borderland will premiere worldwide on September 25, 2025, exclusively on Netflix. Like the first two installments, all episodes will drop at once, giving fans the chance to binge the high-stakes new games in a single sitting. While the exact number of episodes hasn't been confirmed, it is expected to follow the 8-episode format that worked so well for Seasons 1 and 2. A quick recap of Season 2. To understand what lies ahead, let's revisit the shocking ending of Season 2. Arisu and Usagi confronted the Queen of Hearts, Mira, in a psychologically devastating final game. Mira's manipulation almost broke Arisu completely, but Usagi's sacrifice brought him back to his senses. Once Mira was defeated, the players were given a choice: remain in the Borderland or return to reality. Most chose to leave. The truth was revealed: a meteorite had struck Tokyo, and many of the Borderland players were survivors who had been teetering between life and death. In the real world, Arisu woke up in a hospital. Though the survivors did not remember their shared trials, he and Usagi encountered each other again, suggesting destiny still bound them together. Finally, the camera lingered on a table of playing cards. All had been cleared away except for one: the Joker. The tease was clear: the Borderland story wasn't over. What Season 3 is about. Season 3 begins after Arisu and Usagi's return to reality. Time has passed, and the two are now married. Yet peace doesn't last long. Usagi is kidnapped by a mysterious scholar obsessed with the afterlife, pulling Arisu back toward the Borderland. The fragile sense of normalcy shatters, and the games return with new, terrifying intensity. The Joker card, the final mystery teased at the end of Season 2, becomes the central focus. The so-called Joker stage introduces challenges unlike anything seen before. Unlike the structured suits of spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds, the Joker is wild, unpredictable, and cruel. This new phase is not just about survival, it forces players to confront their identities, their memories, and the blurred lines between life, death, and limbo. A shocking twist is that Arisu and Usagi will not be playing on the same side. Separated into different teams, their love and loyalty will be tested in ways they never imagined. Every choice they make could pit them against each other, or bring them closer than ever. Returning characters. Several familiar faces will return for the new season, including Kento Yamazaki as Ryohei Arisu, the reluctant but brilliant strategist whose growth has carried the series. Dao Sachiya as Yuzuha Usagi, the resilient and compassionate heroine who anchors Arisu's humanity. Ayaka Miyoshi as Anne Rizuna, the sharp-minded former forensic scientist. Hayato Isamura as Banda and Katsuya Meguma as Yaba, two morally ambiguous figures who survived the previous games. These returning survivors carry both the scars and the experience of earlier trials, but the Joker stage is said to be so different that none of their old strategies may work. New faces in the Borderland. Season 3 will also introduce an expanded roster of characters who will either aid or oppose Arisu and Usagi. Kento Kaku is Ryuji, a cunning player whose motives remain unclear. Riza Sudo is Sachiko, a survivor with secrets tied to the real world. Hiroyuki Ikuchi is Kazuya, a tough fighter with his own sense of morality. Tina Tamashiro is Rei, a mysterious and possibly dangerous ally. Kotaro Daigo is Nobu, one of the youngest players thrown into the deadly games. Hunri is Shion, whose intelligence and ruthlessness make her a major competitor. Sakura Kiryu is Natsu, a wildcard character whose loyalties are yet to be revealed. These new characters will deepen the complexity of the story and heighten the unpredictability of the games. The Joker card explained. The first two seasons revolved around the four suits of a deck. Hearts tested emotional bonds and loyalty. Spades demanded physical strength and endurance. Clubs focused on teamwork. Diamonds challenged intelligence and logic. The Joker, however, represents chaos. It is outside the system. In card games, the Joker can be anything, or nothing. In Alice in Borderland, this suggests a stage where rules are constantly shifting, where no strategy can be trusted, and where survival may depend on sheer adaptability and willpower. Themes of Season 3. While the series has always explored survival and morality, Season 3 digs deeper into existential questions. What is the borderland? Is it limbo, an afterlife, or something else entirely? What defines reality? If Arisu and Usagi's memories fade in the real world, does that make their love and struggle in Borderland any less real? What is the cost of survival? With players forced into increasingly cruel scenarios, the line between hero and villain may blur beyond recognition. Expect Season 3 to lean heavily on psychological tension, exploring the fragility of memory, trauma, and identity. Manga versus series. The first two seasons adapted the original manga fairly faithfully. However, Season 3 will move beyond Haro Aso's main story into new, original territory. Elements may draw inspiration from the spin-off manga Alice in Borderland, retry, but this season is designed as a bold new conclusion tailored for television. That means even manga readers won't know exactly what's coming. The Joker arc is largely uncharted territory. Production. Season 3 is once again directed by Shinsuke Sato, who has helmed the show since its beginning. His knack for balancing fast-paced action with eerie psychological unease has been a defining element of Alice in Borderland's success. Visuals are expected to be more elaborate than ever, with larger set pieces, more surreal landscapes, and a heightened sense of danger. The show's creative team has hinted that Season the third of may be the final chapter of the series, designed to bring closure to the Borderland saga. What fans can expect? Bigger, deadlier games, with unpredictable rules and higher stakes than ever before. Emotional gut punches. Arisu and Usagi's relationship will be tested like never before. Answers. The mysteries of the Joker and the true nature of the Borderland will finally be addressed. Losses. Not everyone will make it out alive, and fan-favorite characters may face shocking fates. A definitive ending. All signs point to Season 3 wrapping up the story in a way that ties together both the human drama and the supernatural mystery. Final thoughts. Season 3 of Alice in Borderland is shaping up to be an unforgettable ride. It's not just another round of survival games, it's the culmination of everything Arisu and Usagi have endured. By introducing the Joker stage, separating the central couple, and expanding the cast with intriguing new characters, the series is doubling down on its blend of action, suspense, and emotional depth. Fans who were left haunted by the final shot of Season 2 will finally get answers, but those answers are likely to come at a devastating cost. With its mix of high-concept sci-fi, nail-biting thrills, and heartfelt human drama, Alice in Borderland Season the third of may just be Netflix's most brutal and brilliant chapter yet.